Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tennessee Titans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go, check. Panther 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing is Ward. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Ward. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
In motion left, Flowers. To throw again is Jackson. And Walker has it. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 of the year. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long.
19 Tiger. Go.
Now Ward. That one caught by Gibson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
79 Broncos.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Nnamdi Madubuike. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Seven Pirates.
Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw, here's Ward. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Let's go now. Nice check.
Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete. On the coverage, a little too good there, and it's second down. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
From the gun, here's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready?
They'll run here with Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. 19 tight. Ready?
Here's Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 71 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Second and 4. That's complete to DK. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Complete to Kelly. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Hawk
3rd
70,
and
Hawk
2.
70. Mustang 19. Ready?
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
70 Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Ward again. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized.
I don't like this too. I'm not throwing at my DBs the way he threw it at everybody else.
Providing pressure, and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Now Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash. Ready,
Throwing is Ward. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw is Ward. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give him a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready, go.
Ward to throw for it on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Amos. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
That was definitely what we call our defensive
Hola.
play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson now. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens extend their lead yet again. Now after the the touchdown. Loop back out to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 26-yard line.
Now Ward. He finds his man complete. It's Chavez. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Tag! 19 Lions. Go!
Ward now working out of the gun. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Titans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Again, it's Ward. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Gravity Lions.
They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Japanese. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Again, it's Ward. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Ward. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A run for the first time of Bijan Robinson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A big play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Now after the touchdown, Lou back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now an audible here into something else.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Ward. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Titans are able to claw one back. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Jackson going to keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
To throw, here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Ward. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 83 yards. And the Titans get a bit closer. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
That's the score. Ravens 48, Titans 21.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And got his man complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Jackson going to keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
To throw again is Jackson. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Levis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Diamond.
Levis to throw it. He's going to air one out. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Levis to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. It's Chavez. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 23. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Off the play fake, Levis. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Levis now off of play action. He finds his man complete. That's Chavez.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front and create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
54.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 19.
29's down, 22 Rita.
Levis. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Mike 13, Mike 13. 19, zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita. Tracy, hand up.
Levis back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll throw it again with Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already.
And now the Ravens get it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally score. Can't even kick the extra point.
Following the bunch, PAT, they're set to kick this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one is going pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Fighting his way through contact. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
That's still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. That good for 19 and a first down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Diamond. 29's down. 22 Rita.
Levis looking to throw. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of your thing and finish this bad boy off.
For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Jackson. That throw right sideline is complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. And Jackson throwing once more. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, they're deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 8 yards out. And the Ravens have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
34.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Back to throw, it's Levis. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton brings it. And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Jackson now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
He's got it. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Third and goal, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowdown continues. Luke now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Tennessee
line.
offense about set and ready to go. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trailed in quarter number 4. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Levis sets up to throw here. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for the Titans. 56 yards.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Levis looking to move him around a bit.
20 Rita.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the 2nd time today that he's dropped the pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his
He
rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Diamond.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Jackson to throw. Call it a loss of 12 that time. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. One final try here for Will Levis. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut that stuff in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet.